Greetings, this is Jerry Revier with the Avaya Serviceability Engineering team. This video will describe the expanded Call Answer Group Enhancement and Special Application 9123. Both items are new with the CM Feature Package 2. This video will describe an enhancement to the Cover Answer Group function and the new special application that modifies the Cover Answer Group behavior. The enhancement to the Cover Answer Group increases the number of members from 8 to 100. That enhancement and the Special Application 9123 is based on a customer grip request and it was able to be honored in the Feature Package 2 release. SA 9123 modifies the way the same member or members that are in multiple Cover Answer Groups that are in adjacent positions in a coverage path will act. Without SA 9123 enabled, a member in the first coverage point will ring for a number of rings programmed at that cover point, but will not ring again for the second point in the coverage path, even though it is a member of that second CAG group. SA 9123 overrides that behavior and allows the stations that are in both CAG groups to continue to ring after the first amount of rings have expired. The number of rings for a CAG station would be the additive value of the rings at both of the coverage points. Let's look at the programming of the two CAG groups and how they are implemented in a coverage path. After examining the programming, I will show a short graphical simulation of how the special application functions. As you can see, I have logged into a communication manager. The first thing I will bring up is a Cover Answer Group 10, which I have pre-programmed. Note that the stations 41001 through 41005 appear in this CAG group. As I push the F8 Next key, you can see that there is space allocated to the 100 members I mentioned earlier. Moving on to the next Cover Answer Group 11, please note that the first 5 members duplicate the members in CAG group number 10, which we just looked at. The next 5 members will also ring when this CAG is reached in the coverage path. Next, looking at coverage path 1, you can see that CAG C10 is point 1 and has 6 rings programmed at that cover point. The second point in the coverage path has CAG C11 entered and 6 rings is set at that point as well. When SA 9123 is enabled, the additive total will be 12 rings for the station that are in both groups, assuming that the call is not answered. The last thing to do now is to enable a special application. We will do that now. I am entering the Change System Parameters Special Application screens, and scrolling to the last page allows me to change the N to a Y for the 9123 special application. Submitting that screen, now I can look at the simulation I prepared to illustrate the functioning of the special application. The station shown here is a target station that could be an incoming target of a trunk, group, or DID extension. The station is administered without hardware, so when a call is directed to it, the station in the Cover Answer Group starts ringing. After 6 rings, programmed for that first coverage point, the call transitions to the next point in the coverage path. Those stations that are members of both groups will ring as shown in the illustration because if the SA 9123 is enabled. If it is desired to make the call ring an extended amount of times, the final cover point number of rings can be extended to that desired number. Alternately, additional cover point could be enabled for the third CAG group, voicemail, or auto-attendant coverage as desired. Thank you for your time today. We welcome comments, questions, and feedback at mentor@avaya.com or on Twitter @AvayaMentor. For more details or related information, please visit support.avaya.com. Thank you for choosing Avaya.